Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to 420 The Whip right now with Daniel Grotch.
I'm Salman.
Today we're going to talk NFL preview, and today's NFL, we see a lot of attention going to the NFC West, a competitive division with the Seahawks, Rams, of course San Francisco 49ers. But let's shift it over to the NFC North, where we have some competitive teams as well.
Chicago, having a lot of fun. The camp is going on. Cutler re-signed for a 7-year deal worth about $130 million. He'll be rolling in dough.
Hold up. Jay Cutler, $126.7 million. Is he worth that much?
He wasn't performing at the par of this year, kind of, but if he can improve, maybe not. You never know. But no, not really. That's too much for one person.
While his contract may be up in airs, his receivers aren't. They're pretty solid guys. You got Alshon Jeffrey, Brandon Marshall, Martellus Bennett, also known as the Black Unicorn. So he's going to have no problem on offense if they can keep it going right. With Robbie Gould kicking, should be a good team. Just their defense might be a little worrisome. Julius Peppers coming back. Who else do they have? I think
they have a
couple safety plays.
In there, and there's one question if she can play LB.
Shake.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the Detroit Lions, where they just added Golden Tate to their receiving core and some pieces to their horrible defensive backs over the past few years. Looking at it, we see Chris Houston is gone, which could be a good thing, but we'll see. Darius Slay might come back, but he has some injury situations. With Jim Schwartz, their defense never lived up to the hype they used to be at. So we can pretty much see with their new coach, Jim Caldwell, it could improve, but still worrisome. They're an offensive-minded team. They will be this year and perhaps for the whole future. Last year, David Akers, veteran kicker, didn't pan out for them. So they're going with a couple rookies, taking an undrafted free agent, Nate Freese, Giorgio Tafecchio. Again, not very solid. Detroit Lions, they look good on paper, but I don't think they'll move up that high in the NFC North. Maybe a 10-6 at best. Reggie Bush running.
But we can find out if we can see how they're doing after both teams play in a few preseason games and regular season starts. And we'll see and we can see if we're right or not and see how they're doing.
What's your prediction for the Chicago Bears?
I actually hope they do better than the last 2 or 3 years since they haven't made playoffs at all. I hope they do maybe 6-5, a little better, win 6 and better than what they did. Just wild guess. Wins a 6.
Are they a playoff team this year?
I really hope so. I really do. If Cutler can do better than what he did, I hope it really do good.
All right, that's been our edition of 420 The Whip, where we whip our fans. All right, Daniel Grotch here, and
Salman.
Hope you enjoyed the show.